Gikora kaige na kaige ni ndatindaga ngiririkanio ati giathi kia nguha ni gutuhiria gwikarire giti giki ni ngwirire ati ona wakinya mahinda maya ni nguhunduka na ngumenya mari kuo thiini ria iriku ya mohoro ni mihoko wakwa ati muthenya waku no gutwarithia uwega na ni ndagiuka na gwikarira giti kia umemerekia ngumenyithia maria mari kuo na maria matinda makiriuga na makiria kuma county ciothe 47 na mbere ndaya reke tombe tomukire mamwe maria tukuhaririirie na makiria ithaa-ini riri. Na mumwe mamaria tukuhaririirie ni ati mihango ya uthikuria no irathii na mbere mutito-ini wa Shakahola guko nake mutungatiria Ezekiel Odero agieterera kumenya kana akaunti ciake cia bengi ni kahingirwo muthenya wa rucio.
We have unanimously endorsed and agreed to the framework agreement and we are going to share it with you.
Hii kuri no hotekeku wa kura ya maoni thutha wa miario ya gwetha wiguano.
Sasa furaha yangu ni kwamba Mungu ni wa ajabu. Tangia jana wakati tumeongea, nimeona tu hekima inatumika. Ni hekima ya ajabu ya mbinguni.
Eliud Wekesa na uria wikaine na ritwa rigeta Yesu watongaren na gukinya bawi-ini agithitangirwo udini mwogomu. Na mumehaririria maikerekari ya 24 ya mahenya male wa kurikana maria matanyitwo kuhutiriria maria maturigiceirie. Haya, ririkana ati mutaburuko uyu uragukinyira na njira ya imwe kwa imwe new live transmission kuma goko mucii munene wa Kenya Nairobi na makiria mwena wa Lavington kwa gwetekera kwaneana ithu kuri mwena wa Facebook ni @Muthingi TV, kuri mwena wa YouTube no @Muthingi TV. Watutigira ndumiriri yaku gwiku ni tugukorwo tukimiamukira mahinda mothe tungicemania nawe ujete Kariuki wa Nduati ni gukorwo ngitikana gitio kinene riu twambie mohoro maitu ni ati igoti riritanyitwo gukorwo rikirekereria mwerekera wa kana county cia mutungatiri wa New Life Christian Church na uria wikaine ta Ezekiel Odero ni gukorwo ikihingurwo igoti ni rio riathanite kuhingwo kwa county ciake hindi ria koretwo kana riria koretwo agithitangwo kana agithitangwo na mahitia matiganite hari ari hamwe na gukumio ya gukuruhanio na ikuo cia magigi riri koretwo ikihanika mwena wa Shakahola gukiri uguo kuhingwo kwa bengi ciake na ari makiria ma 15 gukite riri igoti rithiete na mbere na gwika uthuthuria na makiria kumanagia na meriria ithiete na mbere na kuonekana mwena ucio wa Shakahola tirigitanywo kurekereria mwerekera wario muthenya wa rucio wa kana county ciake ni gukorwo ikihingirwo itemini riake guthi na mbere na gukorwo kana gukorwo me agicihuthira ta uria aracihuthagira kumanagia na hindi ria kurirwo kiruguria kanitha wake.
To be gallant, to be brave and to be true to its oath of office.
The applicants raise the same issues in an application that is coming up for ruling before the Mombasa Law Court on High Court, sorry, on the 15th of May 2023. And it's presumable that the orders given by that court may affect the substantive issue that is already before this court.
They don't disclose. But this matter is already alive in Mombasa. On the same day they are filing an application before you, they are swearing another applying affidavit.
From the old days of, once you realize this matter is before, that's what I'm saying, I will do a determination because you've really submitted and of course you desire for a decision, but I plead that since the High Court is already seized with this matter, yeah, Mr. Ombeta, can we, and the decision is being rendered on Monday, which is 3 or 4 days from now, deliver the same tomorrow at 9 a.m. So kindly just be patient until tomorrow so that I can consider all that issues, so that once I render a ruling, it is quite substantial. I thought we'll be able to have an understanding, but obviously there is none. So I think let's be patient Mr. Omari, Mr. Ombeta, and the learned prosecutor, just be patient until tomorrow at 9, and then I'll give my decision. I think that is fair enough.
Okay. Mischievous, they eat the old.
Haya na ngoroge guthomera dalili iragitukinyira ni ati gukinyeria riu andu eri ni makorirwo makihonokio muthenya wa umuthi na aria makorirwo makihonokio kuma mutito-ini ucio wa Shakahola riri nayo miri 5 ikorirwo ikihikana igithikurio muthenya wa umuthi andu aria makoretwo kana kurerikana magite andu 598 na andu 25 magikio ngono na andu 18 makenyitithanio na family ciao torio riboti neyo ni ati na borithi mwena wa Bungoma umuthi ni marikirie gwikinyia kanitha-ini wa Pastor Ezekiel wa New Life Prayer Center no itamine ria gukorwo magithina mbere na gwika uthuthuria undu uyu ukite hindo thirikari ne ireketie kuhena thikũ 30 cia gukorwo ukihungo itamine ria gutikana kanitha uyu ukihingwo niguo gutigirira ati undu uyu kana uthuthuria ni wathi na mbere na makiria kana ngero ni kanitha wa Good News International Ministry no ria uri wa Paul Mackenzie muthenya wa ira.
Mafitha borithi mwena wa Bungoma ni mahithukire kanitha kuruhanĩtie mũtungatĩri Ezekiel Odero itũra-inĩ rĩa Shikata. Maya mokĩte kũrũmĩrĩra ũthuthuria wa ikuũ cia Shakahola na kũrĩa kanitha wa Good News International Ministries wa Pastor Paul Mackenzie na wa Pastor Ezekiel wa New Life Prayer makuruhanĩtio na ikuũ ici. Kũringana na komanda wa borithi kaunti-inĩ ya Bungoma, Bwana Francis Ori augĩte mamũkĩte ũhoro ũyũ kuma kwĩ mũingĩ tebe kanitha mwena ũcio ũkuruhanĩtio na Pastor Ezekiel na kũrĩa mahiũkĩte gũtuĩria ũhoro ũyũ.
Leo tumeraukia hii kuona kwamba mwananchi amesema kuna kanisa inaanza. Je, kuna uhusiano? Mwananchi ameuliza kama kuna uhusiano la hili kanisa na kanisa la Pastor Ezekiel wa kule Mombasa. Na tumekuja tumepata hii kanisa tu ndio imeanza miezi miwili iliyopita, na katika mahojiano yetu na wananchi tumepata kwamba amekodisha tu ardhi hii ili kuweza kuanza maombi hapa. Na nimepata pia na nambari ya simu ya mhusika ambaye ni pastor ya hii kanisa ya New Life Prayer Center. Kwa sasa hivi amesema yuko mbali, lakini tumemwalika pia atakapokuja aje kuwa na wakati na sisi atuelezee kwa undani kwamba hii kanisa alianza nini na kama anastakabadhi.
Okori nyongeri na kuga ati thirikari ndĩgwĩtĩkĩra kanitha itarĩ nyendekithie gũthiĩ na mbere kũhunjĩria mũingĩ kana kũmahĩngĩca.
Ujumbe kwa wenye mashamba ni kwamba sasa hivi ikiwa mtu atataka kuanzisha kanisa akupe stakabadhi za kanisa hilo na aende ajadiliane na aende atafute ambaye akupatie certificate ya kanisa ambaye katika usajili ya katika inafuata utaratibu wa usajili ya makanisa ama societies. Hiyo mpaka certificate hiyo wawe naye.
Ripoti ya Mugiranjara TV ya kuonekana wagiteru.
Na torio riboti ni tayo mundu gwitwo Liud Wekensa na ritwa ringi Yesu wa Tongaren umuthi ni akinyirio mbere ya igoti na makiria kuria kana kuria mwena wa Bungoma na kuria guthina mbere na guicio kana kuria gutanyitwo gukorwo agithi gucokia ciuria cia maundu matiganite gukirio guo Yesu wa Tongaren kuririkana ni akuretwo na thitango itiganite na iria ikoretwo imugumire muthenya wa umuthi agikinya mbere ya igoti itamine riake gukorwo agicokia ciuria maya mokite riri uthuthuria no makiria uthiete na mbere ukirikana onake ni guthina mbere na guthuthurio ni kana ni mbutu itiganite cia mabitha borithi maya mothe magioka riri uthuthuria wa makanitha na makiria ministry yugite kana ministry ngorani ciugite ati niguo gwikirwo kabiru kana niguo gukerekwo kabiru utongoria utiganite na makiria wa odini guothe bũrũri-inĩ.
Borithi nĩ mahoete igoti rũtha kũthuthuria kana kanitha mũtungatĩri wa Yesu wa Tongaren kana Eliud Wekesa nĩ mwandĩkithie na kũrĩa maugĩte atĩ nĩ magĩrĩirwo nĩ kũmũtwara gũthũrimwo meciria.
If there is anything touchable, then we have nothing to do with our brother. Ours actually to give feedback to members of the public who feel that there is need to audit churches, interrogate those involved in it. If it is actually within the law, and if it is not, the law can also guide. The intentions of government is not actually to get rid of churches. It is actually to be able to guide churches on how to be within the rule of law or within the limits of the law.
Oho ni mahoete kuhura birigiceni muci wake na kuhoya guthi na mbere kumurigiriria goko uthuthurio ukithi na mbere makiuga ugitiri wake uri hatiki-ini.
Kuingia hapa pia ni haki, maana siwezi sema ni baya, maana sisi wote ni binadamu na Mungu amepeana itara mbalimbali na vyeo mbalimbali. No
ona kuri uguo ni ugete ndaretigira gukoro agithuthurio kana gukinya igoti-ini na nakuria ongereire na kuga ati ndari na thina na borithi guthuthuria muci wake.
Mungu ni wa ajabu. Tangia jana wakati tumeongea, nimeona tu hekima inatumika. Ni hekima ya ajabu ya mbinguni. Na nikashukuru Mungu, maana ni kazi yake kwa Mungu. Si vibaya kuingia huko. Siwezi onea afisa ubaya wote. Maana kujua jambo ni kuzuri.
Mungu mwenyewe. Kwa maana sisi wote tulivyo hapa wote. Sisi wote ni kazi ya Mungu.
Kirifuatira Muthingi TV, Jitako Wanjiru wa Kariuki.
Haya, rutume riboti niyo rututhi riboti ni ngene rithiite na mbere na gwakiriria ni ati kamiti na makiria cia wiguano itoene kana ni ikoretwo igiteaniria muhu o wothe wa ati kwaya gukorwo na itemiria President William Ruto gukorwo akiingirira na makiria hari kamiti kana hari wiguithanio uri urathi na mbere gatagati ka timu igire ngurani irianitwo ni mwena wa thirikari na mwena wa ngwataniro ya Azimio na uri utongoragio ni Raila Amolo Odinga hagukiri uguo ni mugite ati kungikorwo President ni aguikia kana ni agukorwo agikia muhu wake undu uyu waga kwiyumiria ta uria riboti ya kamiti ya wiguithanio BBI yakorirwo ikiregwo kuna ati ni ari na muhwa wa President Mohoro Hwa-Ini wa Kenyatta gukiri uguo kamiti ici ni ciranire gutigirira ati ni ciakinyirania undu uyu na njira ya waragania na gutigirira ati undu wothe uria mekwariria ni mekwariria na njira iria yagereire. Micemanio no irathi na mbere nyumba-ini ya iciriro ya Bomas of Kenya guku mucii munene wa Kenya Nairobi.
There's contemplation of issues touching on the Constitution, which might well require constitutional amendment. You will remember that the Supreme Court held in the BBI case that no amendment can be initiated at the instance of the President. And for that reason, we recognize that to the extent that some of those issues have been raised by the President in Parliament and also through these talks, then we would stand in danger of negating our work. We have unanimously agreed that we cannot be established or go ahead on the basis of an executive order or presidential gazettement. And there are many reasons for that. And so we are going to continue on Monday, resume our sittings to continue engaging on the other two options, and we'll see how far we go. We will then also on Monday discuss the interim measures from both sides that we may require to protect the integrity of our work. We have unanimously endorsed and agreed to the framework agreement, and we are going to share it with you. The framework agreement is the basic document that defines how we operate, what we cover, and all those other.
Haya, icio ni kamiti ngurani na iria irutetwo ni mwena wa ngwataniro ya Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Coalition iria itongoragio ni Raila Odinga roho na mwaho wa thirikari ugitongorio ni President William Ruto itemini ria gwetha kihonia ya gutigirira ati ni mateaniria mirurungano ni ria nakoretwo gibangwo ni ngwataniro ino iguko makiuga ati gwa kahinda riu karia mathiete na mbere na guikara kana meario ni kigira nduko ya kiri ni megutigirira ati ni maikara hamwe na ni maunanira njung'o itemini ria kumenya thina haria uri na niki kiraria kiria kengere utume riboti neyo rikiriria riboti haha mutumia umwe na uria kana mutumia umwe yarikitie guthi na mbere na gukaira thirikari etikire kumwe kihoto giake na ni thutha wa muiretu wake wa miaka 8 kwa muke mwire ni muthuri umwe na uria maruga ati ni wa makomborithitie nyumba iria maikaraga kuringana na ni matariri ati muthuri uyu no wa miaka 68 na gukirikana ati giko giki kia uhahamio kiahanikire mwaka wa 2021 imwe ukiria uguo nimathiete na mbere na kurotereria igoti makiuga ati kuma hindi ria mambikire cira igoti-ini matire mona kihoto riu iyo kana riu gikundi kimwe gia kururira ihoto cia kana ga kairetu githi na mbere na kuria thirikari itikire kuhiuhia undu uyu ritana ria mutumia uyu riu ni thirikari igirire itemi-ini ria gutigirira niona kihoto giake akiuga ni ruo runene na makiria kuri kairetu ga kana karia kagerirwo ngero ino ya kuhamu kimwiri.
Family mwe kuma mwena wa Ugenya ni ikaire kurumirira rithirio gwa kihoto kia mwana wao wa miaka 12 uria watungirio ngero ya kuhahamwo kimwiri mwaka-ini wa 2021.
Sijaishi vizuri. Penye nimeishi nimesimama tu peke yangu na watoto wangu, na mimi ndio mama, mimi ndio baba. Boma lenye naishi pia hakuna wanaume. Nimefanya nimedharauliwa, hata hakuna kitu naweza fanya. Sasa naomba serikali ingie katikati yangu inisaidie nipate haki ya mtoto wangu. Hiyo ndio ombi langu.
Kuringana na nyina wa kairetu gaka Anochen anyitirwo kia hinya miaka 2 mihituku ni mwene nyumba iria maikaraga. Gukirio Juliet Ocheng itire kionekana kiria augite ati ni kwikururia kwa igoti ria ukwara na kuria augite ati akoretwo agithiururukio ni igoti riri kwa miaka 2. Gikundi kia Ukaha Empowerment na kiria gikoretwo gikirumanirira na cira uyu ni kiugite makoretwo magicera igoti-ini riri hindi ya guthikiriria cira uyu no hatire macokio.
Now today we were given this day by the magistrate Honorable Sarapai that today we were supposed to get justice of this young lady. We are here today and again we have not found our justice.
Riu nyina wa Juliet ni aroria thirikari muteithiriria niguo kuona kihoto kia mwana wake.
Tujaona matokeo yote. Sasa naomba serikali inisaidie nipate haki ya mtoto wangu.
Handu-ini ha Muthingi TV Titagwo Mubi wa Munyire.
Hiyo ni ndeto ya kihana tugakihoka ati kihoto kia mutumia ucio hamwe na mwana ucio wake wa miaka 8 ni gukorwo akiona kihoto giake. Riboti iyo ni gututwara kahinda-ini gaitu ka mbere ga gwikiria na kugwitikira kwaranĩria na ithuĩ kũrĩa mwena wa Facebook ni @Muthingi TV, kũrĩa mwena wa YouTube ni @Muthingi TV. Wona watũtigĩra ndũmĩrĩri yaku nguhĩ kũni tũgũkorwo tũkĩmĩamũkĩra. Twambe tũikĩrie tũthiĩ kũrĩa nduka-inĩ no tũkĩhũndũka na tũnahũndũka na riboti makĩria ndũgetĩkĩre gũthira mĩtambo.
Riu ni kimuthe atiriri tigana inani ni ndiramenya uria ndireka mbeca ningi ni ciakwa tari kiaije uria ndireka na tigana inani niki murenda munjire kuwa thiku na taitu riu ri ni tumubuate tukarore tumubuate tuge kunde guku ni ucio ni woka atiriri we uronetio ku ni barakai kuria turendia 550 kakwira kugi ni ha makuta na phase 2 na kuona kutrede grima mata 350 na deposit no igana na igana rimwe ici gyo kayo mwe gyo kare kahora ni ndironetio baraka kuria kwina rugiri rwa thitima na kwina mai aya niko eni goko kwa ndagima gutire buro tietari taitu na nikio ndimwiraga ndagima nekuga na gwika eni
Bururi-ini wa Mugikuyu tukiugaga ati wona cihanda wega
thaa imwe cia hwa-ini tukiugaga ni mathaa ma mburi ikiingira
na ithuĩ ni twambikite hema kaunti ciothe 47
tukirongoreria maria matukonie turita nyumba ya Mumbi
ni amu nyumba nini iciraga utuku
gutigirira ati ni twakumenyithia maria maragithie na mbere na gukunuka
tondu nyumba nini iciraga utuku
ni o muthenya wona cihanda thaa imwe hwa-ini
na thaa 3 cia utuku nyitanagira na nie wa itherero wa Njoroge Baire wa Mararo na nie wa Njiro wa Maina nie wanja wa Wanjiru ndi handite ki iharo-ini
kumenyithia uria bururi uregariura
nayo ceceni tienge
ceceni-ini yaku wendete ya Muthingi TV
tukirongoreria maria matukonie ta nyumba ya Mumbi.
Tuko hapa maeneo ya Kampi Nyasi, sehemu inaitwa Baruesa, kaunti inajulikana kama Baringo, na hapa ni Blessing Child Care Center. Tulikuja hapa mwaka uliopita, tukaona jinsi watoto wanavolala katika bweni, tukasema we are gonna be back. Leo tumeleta chakula ya watoto, ile sanitary towels kwa wasichana wetu, lakini pia tumekuja na hundi. Wacha tuone vile wata react tukiwapatia a check of 200,000 Kenya shillings. Hawana habari, njoo cheki.
Nasikia kufurahi sana. Nashukuru Mungu Baba, nashukuru Loto. Sasa natangaza ya kwamba within 10 days tunaishi nyumba mzuri ambaye leo tumechengewa na Loto Kenya. Kongoi. Kongoi.
Yote ni kwa hisani ya Loto Foundation. All this is possible because you are with us. All this is possible because you are playing Lotto.
Hey darling, are we still on for a coffee date?
I'm waiting for you to come and pick me up.
I should be able to pick you in a few.
It's a coffee yogurt date?
It's not just a yogurt. It's royal coffee yogurt.
Flow with the sweet taste of thick and smooth Royal Fresh coffee yogurt. Royal Fresh, the royal taste of freshness.
Haya, nitwacokereria umuroreri wa Muthingi TV githina mbere na ukurureria maria marikuwa thiini iria iriku ya mohoro. Tuthina mbere thikiriria riboti haha maabitha borithi kuma gicigo-ini kia ubunge kia Matungu gukone kaunti ya Kakamega nimarikitie gwikia ngono mundurume Mohoro hamwe na mutumia wake nikiria kurerikana ati kana mahitia maria kurerikana ati ni kuhingura ceceni imwe ya kuiga ciana riro yukaine ta Children's Home mugaru na watho ndetondekere hau. Kuringana na riboti iria itukinyire ni ati muthuri uyu akoretwo akihuthira ceceni no gukorwo akihama kimwiri ciana cia kairetu kurekererio kana kurekwirwo ati mundurume uyu no ri yukaine ta Morgan Odungo hamwe na mutumia wake meguthi na mbere na kana meguthi na mbere na kuria ucururiri uthuthuria baraginyo uragethi na mbere na gutabania iguru rigie ndeto iyo.
There's one person by the name Morgan Atundo who is running an illegal children's home. He has a rental house just adjacent to the police station, and he has kept there children whom he purports to be supporting. But there were allegations that there were instances of child molestation going on. We planned on how to arrest the perpetrator. So last night around 2 a.m, the officers raided the house and they arrested the man.
Tumepeleka watoto kwa hospitali leo hii kuweza kuhakikisha kwamba hawajadhulumiwa, na watoto ambao tumepeleka kule wamekuwa watoto 6. Kwa bahati mbaya ripoti za hospitali zinaonyesha kwamba watoto 2 wameweza kudhulumiwa. Kwa hivyo sisi kama serikali ya gatuzi chini ya uongozi wa Mheshimiwa Gavana Fernandez Baraza tunahakikishia wananchi kwamba kesi hii tutahakikisha kwamba tuna wanasheria ambao wataichukulia kuanzia hapa kuweza kuhakikisha kwamba mashtaka ambayo yatawekwa na tuwe na ushahidi wa kutosha, kwa sababu huyu muhusika ambaye ameshiriki katika hii kesi tumepia baini ya kwamba si mara yake ya kwanza.
Children are aged between 2 years to 14 years. Those aged between 10 to 14, I've taken them to Matungu Sub-County Hospital for medical assessment and we are yet to receive results.
Sasa tunachukulia kesi hii kuhakikisha kwamba wale watoto ambao wanahusika wako katika nafasi ambayo haiwahatarishi.
Haya, riu tukorwo tukiingira kuria magoti-ini na ni ati mwikuiro nguthi wa njuragano ya Monica Wanjiku na uria wikaine ta Joey oro hamwe na mwendwa wake na uria wikaine ta Jackie Mariberu ni makinyirio bao-ini muthenya wa umuthi. Hindi ya guthikiriria cira uyu, Joey ni etikirite gukorwo na mushinga wa muratawe mugaru na uria kana ni mundu uria ari mugaru na watho, na gukiri uguo mwena-ini wake Jackie Maribe ni ariganite na thitango ino ya njuragano ro ringi.
Instead of us having to say that the gun went off and it's Brian who left it in the house or had given me to put it in the house, Brian gave us a narrative that, or gave me a narrative that the gun that he had acquired, he did not acquire it rightly. So if we go to the cops and we say it went off and the gun was not acquired rightfully, he will be arrested. So when he came up with that narrative, I just had to go with it.
What is the narrative you are talking about?
The narrative was of thugs attacking me so that the gun would not be found, or his gun would not be found. When I was dropping things, and apparently I had forgotten that I had Brian's gun. I'll come to it. Of a brand, and it went off.
What do you mean by it went off?
The gun went off, and while I was removing my things, I didn't know that I had already kept it there, because we normally don't put firearms in the house, or we kinda don't have.
Then what happened to it?
So it went off and it hit me.
Where did it hit you?
On my chest, on my far left. So before I realized what was happening, I woke up and went to the neighbor, and I knocked.
Who is the neighbor you were talking
Brian now. When I went and knocked, I told Brian, what you left, it was not on safety. So Jackie came immediately, like right off, immediately after Brian came out. And Jackie told Brian to her face, he has shot himself.
Nitwacokereria na riu tuthi na mbere na riboti ingi ni ati minista wa ugitiri wa thiini guku bururi-ini Profesa Kithure Kindiki ni arikitie kwambika icira riake kaunti-ini ya Mandera. Hindi atongoria kana hindi ya icira riu ni atonganite na atongoria ngurani na makiria aria makoragwo kaunti-ini iyo, guku makiuga ati ni mekurumia ugitiri na makiria mihaka-ini ya bururi wa Kenya na Somali. Ukiri uguo ni athiite na mbere na gutugiria ndugu njega gatagati ga bururi wa Kenya na makiria na bururi wa Ngeretha itemi-ini ria kugacirithia thayo, akiuga ati ino ni njira imwe ya gutigirira ati ni twahurana kana bwituta bururi ni twahota kuhurana na njakaracia itoi iria mahinda mangi icigeragia kugumira bururi wa Kenya, akiuga ati nginya mihaka-ini ugitiri ni ukugacirithio na njira iria yagireire.
They are present, we recognize you, and during that meeting, which was extremely productive and beneficial to Kenya and to our neighbors, it was agreed that going forward, the partnership of the United Kingdom to us must continually, especially when it concerns this region, must as of essence involve our partner states so that they get engaged from the word go, so that we move together. Your Excellency, the challenges that we face in this region, in this area, are extremely complex and sensitive. We have had significant threats related to terrorism in this area and other serious crimes. For that reason, the programs that we run here as government and governments must be alive to the sensitivities and the complexities of the issues here. And we as national government will take over fully and without exception our functions, including the national security function, including the matter of the National Police Reservice. We did sign a security compact between the UK and the Republic of Kenya, and I'm happy that going forward, I'm looking forward to similar arrangements, even with between the British government and the UK government and the other countries in this region, because all must work together. Yesterday,
tugithina mbere ni ati President William Samuel Ruto muthenya wa umuthi ni arugoririe nyumba kana waki wa nyumba mwena wa Lang'ata guku ni kaunti-ini ya Nairobi. Hindi ya urugorio President William Ruto ni onanitie muoroto wa thirikari yake gutigirira ati gwa kahinda gake ka wathani Akenya othe ni makorwo na handu mangita mucii guku, akiuga ati no ni njira imwe ya gutigirira ati bururi ni wakinyukia ikinya rimwe mbere hari uthii wa na mbere ta uria eranire manifesto-ini ciake.
Tumekuja hapa kuanzisha ujenzi wa nyumba 2,000 na karibu 350. Nataka niwapongeze LAP Fund kwa mpango yao ya kushirikiana na sisi katika harakati hii ya kutafuta makao ambayo ni ya kufaa kwa wananchi wa Nairobi na wananchi wa Kenya. Mpango ambayo tuko nayo ya kupanga ajira ya vijana wanaotoka shuleni na vyuoni ni hii mpango ya housing. Na hii mpango ya housing, vile mnajua, kila mwaka tumekuwa tukijenga karibu nyumba 50,000. Na kati ya hizo nyumba 50,000, 1% peke yake, 1%, imekuwa katika kategori ya low cost ama affordable housing. Na ndio sababu hiyo tumebadilisha sera kama serikali kwamba tutaongeza nyumba ambazo tutakuwa tunajenga kila mwaka kutoka 50,000 hadi 1,200. Tunataka hata yule mtu ambaye analipa rent shilingi 5,000 aweze kulipa mortgage hiyo 5,000. Baada ya miaka 10-15 ako na nyumba ambayo ni yake.
Haya, ucio ni President William Samuel Ruto. Raila Amolo Odinga na uria ni mutongoria wa ngwataniro ya Azimio la Umoja wa Kenya Coalition muthenya wa umuthi ni acirire kuria mwena wa Ahero. Hindi icira riake ni onekanire gukirira na njira nene thirikari ya President William Ruto, akiuga ati ni arugamirie tabarira cia uthii wa na mbere na iria ciambikitwo ni thirikari ya nahau gabere ni rira tongoragio ni President Mohoro Kuwira Uhuru Muigai wa Kenyatta. Gukirio guo Raila ndanaga guikia muhwa wake iguru rigie nyongerera ya kana nyongerera na makiria hari kuregwo gwa gicunji kia 3% hari aruti a wira, akiuga ati thaa ici bururi nduri handu hega na koguo President William Ruto ro hamwe na mboto yake magitikira gutabania undu uyu ni gukorwo kihatiriria Akenya na njira nene guku, akiuga ati mari ta ngwataniro ni megutigirira ni maregana na riendekithia.
Unfortunately, in spite of the fact that the contractor had already reported to the site at Korusoin, that contract has been withdrawn by this government, and the money which was earmarked for this project has been diverted to other projects. There are 12 dams currently in the current budget. Sondo Muriu is not one of them. You understand? Why? Because Mr. Gachagua said that Mr. Gachagua has said that the Kenya Kwanza government is a corporation is a company where you must have shares. There are those with more shares, and those with very few shares, and others with no shares. The people from this region have no shares in Kenya Kwanza. This is part of the fact that the people of this region also pay taxes. You pay taxes here in order to create cost development in other parts of the country. The question that we want to ask, what are Kenya? Do you want us to do a self-determination? To leave Kenya? No. We must fight for our right within the Republic of Kenya. The people of this part of the world are also taxpayers. They pay taxes like other Kenyans from other part of the country and deserve to have projects implemented. And that's why we are saying that Sondo Muriu, that is Sondo Muriu, what we want to, no, not Sondo Muriu, the Nyando Dam, Koru Soin Dam must be put back into the budget.
Aucio ni Raila Odinga na kuria muthenya wa umuthi agugicerete kuria mwena wa Ahero na ripoti yake niramba gututwara kahinda-ini gaitu gakere ga guikiria twambe tucoke kuria duka-ini no inde dugetikire guthira mitambo-ini amune turacokereria na ripoti makiria koguo tikire gukorwo githiura mitambo ni turacokereria.
Riu ni kimure atiriri tigara inani nitiramenya uria ndireka mbeca ningi ni ciakwa tari kaici kiuria ndireka na tigara inani niki murenda munjire kuwa thiku na taitu riu ri nitumubuate tukarore tumubuate Mure konde guku ndio cio ni woka atiriri we uronetio ku ni barakai kuria turendia 550 kakwira kugi ini ha makuta na phase 2 na kuona kuturendia 350 na deposit no igana na igana rimwe ici gyo kayo mwe gyo kare kahora kahora ni ndironetio baraka kuria kwina rugiri rwa thitima na kwina mai aya niko eni goko kwa ndagima gutire buro tietari taitu na nikio ndimwiraga ndagima nekuga na gwika eni.
Hey darling, are we still on for a coffee date?
I'm waiting for you to come and pick me up.
I should be able to pick you in a few.
It's a coffee yogurt date?
It's not just a yogurt. It's royal coffee yogurt.
Flow with the sweet taste of thick and smooth Royal Fresh coffee yogurt. Royal Fresh, the royal taste of freshness.
Aya ni twacokereria mwiroreri wa Muthingi TV gatho cia mwanya ne guthi na mbere na gukirumanirira hamwe na ithuĩ tugithiri na mbere ni atena watongoria kuma kaunti-ini ya Pokot ni marikitie kwambika mibango ya na hao nĩ rĩkoretwo mĩhaka-inĩ gũkũ makĩendekithia gavana wa kaunti ya Turkana Lamolkulai gũrĩkia kana kũragĩa kĩũngano haro ici cirehagwo hĩndĩ ya atongoria kauma kaunti ya West Pokot hamwe na kaunti ya Turkana mokanĩrĩra na makĩria harĩ ũtongoria na ningĩ ũgayania wa mĩhaka ya kaunti ici cierĩ. Mũnini wa speaker kaunti-inĩ ya Pokot ya irathĩro ũrĩkaine ta Victor Sigwat nĩokĩrĩire na njĩra gavana wa Turkana akiuga atĩ nĩwe kana ni arathoga mubango uyu na tita uria mandikanire ngirimiti-ini yao.
Kama viongozi tuko hapa kuweza kufurahia na kushukuru amani ambayo tuko nayo na majirani wetu upande wa Uganda. amani ambayo tuko tunatafuta zaidi upande wetu na wenzetu Elgeyo Marakwet, na pia amani ambayo tungependa ikue kati yetu na wenzetu boda yetu na wenzetu wa Turkana. Na naungana na wenzangu His Excellency Deputy Governor, mbunge wa area hii, mjumbe Mheshimiwa Moroto na MCS wenzangu kuweza kukashifu ama kulaani yale matamshi ya juzi tu just few days ago, yale ya governor kiongozi mwenzetu wa Turkana. Matamshi yale yalitamka ni purely ni ya uchochezi, kutaka wakazi wa West Pokot kupekana na wakazi wa Turkana.
Ni MCA kule Seker katika hii county ya West Pokot. Langu mimi ni kwa governor wa Turkana Mohoro Hwa-Ini. Nataka kumuuliza kwamba kulingana na maneno ambayo yeye alitamka, sijui kama yeye anaelewa ni ya uchochezi, kwa sababu mimi kama kiongozi mama katika West Pokot County nimekasirika sana, na nataka kuambia yeye jinsi alivyosema ati governor wa West Pokot amenyamaza. Nataka kuambia yeye leo ya kwamba usione governor wetu amenyamaza, sio wa kuropokwa kama wewe.
Why is it that when Pokot leaders talk, they are just told you are inciting? But when Mohoro Hwa-Ini comes in the glaring eyes of cameras, talk as he talked last week, he's not being summoned.
Neto shokereria tuthi na mbere ni ati ambunge athuthurie kuma mbunge-ini ya kaunti ya Garissa ni mariketie gukirira na njira nene ugai wa kigina na makiria kaunti-ini yo makiuria kana makiaria thutha wa gucemania na kamiti ngurani na makiria ya ruhonge ugai wa kigina CRA. Ambunge ni maugite ati matikoretwo makigayanirio kigina kiao kuringana na wingi wao, uko makiuga ati icunjĩ imwe ni igayo kana ni ikoretwo ikigumirwo ni wingi wa andu na koguo makendekithia kuongererwo kwa mbeca ici niguo gukorwo magitigirira ati ni ciahunjia ta uria kwagĩrĩire itemi-inĩ rĩa gutigirira ni makinyaniria inanagia uthii wa na mbere matũra-inĩ mao.
Now, the issues being raised by members of the focus group from township constituency, one is on the amount of resources that they expected the entire of township to be defined as marginalized. But the criteria we use to identify who is marginalized looks at access to education in terms of primary school attendance rate, secondary school attendance rate, access to electricity, access to water, and access to sanitation.
We raised also our genuine concern. As a Garissa County, we received around 780 billion, I think around 780 million for Garissa County. But you know, allocation within for the wards and also sub-locations was not fairly done. That's one of the concerns that we have raised.
Equalization fund ni mzuri, but accountability and transparency. Sio kila mwaka tunasema equalization. Lazima tujue mwaka hii ile pesa imepeanwa imefanya nini, tumeimprove ama bado tuko pale. Lakini pesa 10 years down the line tangu devolution imeanza hatujui ni nini imefanya, na kila mwaka tunaongea habari ya equalization. So they must pull up their socks, wahakikisha kwamba pesa wamepeana waifuatilie, wa monitor, waone ya kwamba hiyo pesa imetumika vile inatakikana.
Wenzangu nikiwa na wao hapa, kweli hatukuridhika na ugavi wa hiyo rasilimali ama pesa ambayo wamezileta ya equalization fund. Manake tumeona, ukiangalia ile population walituonyesha Dadaab na constituency nzima iko na nyingi sana, lakini ile pesa tumepewa kama wards hasa ya Dadaab na kwingineko kama Damajali zote ni chini.
Haya, tuthi na mbere ni ati na walimu a thukuru cia secondary na makiria kuma kaunti-ini ya Machakos na aria mari rungu rogwataniro ya KUPPET ni mareganite na itwaria thirikari hari kurengwo gicunji kia 3% kia mishara yao kuringana nao ni matariria ati ni makoretwo makirengwo gicunji kia iganu makiria kuna ati ni makoragwo meigiranĩtie na ciama itiganĩte na koguo rĩendekithia rĩrĩa rĩgũkorwo rĩkĩrutithio wĩra ni megũkorwo makihatĩrĩka na njĩra nene. Akĩaria na andĩki a mohoro mũnene wa gĩkundi gĩa gũtetera arimũ na ũrĩa ũĩkaine ta Mr. Musembi ni ugĩte ati bũrũri wa Kenya ũrĩ na mathĩna maingĩ na makiria kuona ati nginyanagia economy ya Kenya ndĩrahota kwĩrũgamia na koguo kũrenga gĩcunji kia arimũ aya na amwe ao matikoretwo makiamũkĩra kĩgĩna kĩnene nĩ gũthiĩ na mbere na kũhatĩrĩria makiria mĩtũrĩre yao na mĩrutĩre yao ya wĩra kuona atĩ aingĩ makoragwo maigĩte mwĩhoko wao harĩ mĩcara ĩrĩa makoragwo makĩheo nĩ thirikari.
We are saying no to this scheme simply because the teachers cannot afford to lose more money from their taxes, from their pay slips, going by the fact that the government recently has come up with various forms of taxes, and therefore we are saying we are not ready to lose 3%, leave alone 3%, even 1% from our pay slips. The workers of this country have lost funds, money through NSSF, which has been deducted from their salaries, and also teachers have had deductions going towards the pension schemes and granted funds. Teachers belong to SACCOs. Currently, we have Mwalimu Sacco, which has assisted teachers in constructing and doing a lot of investments so far. As KUPPET, we have also started Walimu Solidarity Sacco, which currently is assisting teachers in doing what the government is purporting to do in terms of coming up with the housing scheme. Because this is a bill which is going to be transacted in Parliament, we are asking all our 8 members of Parliament of Machakos County and our senator to run away from this bill. We are watching them. We will be seeing those of them who will be supporting this bill, and they must be careful, otherwise they will be the enemies of the teachers.
Onathengia ya thirikari gukorwo irekereirie kĩgĩna kĩa mamirioni ma mbeca kũrĩ thukuru cia ũthomithania wa kothi cia moko na iria ciũĩkaine ta TVET, arau nĩ thiĩte na mbere na kwandĩkithia namba nini ya arutwo arĩa marathiĩ gũthomera kothi ici. Mũmbunge wa Ndaragwa na ũrĩa ũĩkaine ta George Gachagua nĩ wĩkĩtie rĩtana kũrĩ mbeũ njĩthĩ na makĩria arĩa marakorwo makĩrĩkia kĩrathi gĩa form 4 akĩmoria metĩkĩre kũhĩmbĩria gĩthomo gĩkĩ gĩa TVET kuona atĩ mũndũ wĩna kothi yake ya moko no egwatĩre mawĩra kuumana kana mawĩra matiganĩte oro hamwe na kũhũthĩra ũmenyo wake gũtigĩrĩra atĩ nĩ atwarithia na mbere mũtũrĩre wake. Maya mokĩte rĩrĩ namba ya arutwo arĩa matarĩ mawĩra kana arĩa marĩkĩtie gũthoma no ende magakorwo matirĩ mawĩra thiĩte na mbere na kuongerereka gũkũ bũrũri-inĩ. Rĩu akĩũria aingĩ makorwo magĩtĩkĩra na makĩria mbeũ njĩthĩ kwĩingĩrania na kothi cia kana thukuru cia gũthomithania kothi cia moko.
Kuja hapa Ndaragwa Technical Institute kupeana certificate za masomo ya ICT, na ningeomba wazazi walete watoto hapa wasome hizi courses za mjengo, za ufundi, electrical, plumbing, kwa sababu nimegundua ya kwamba wazazi wa Ndaragwa ni kama hawajui haya mambo ya hii shule ambayo haina wazazi wanafunzi wengi.
Ile shida tuko nayo ni ile ya wanafunzi wengine wanakuwa na shida ya fees, lakini mheshimiwa atatusaidia kulipia hao wanafunzi, na bado tutawaeleza mambo ya kujaza HELB.
Kiagatho muno kwe our MP Honorable George Gachagua ndo goto sponsor na guthoma computer for free. Through computer thikũ ici maũndũ maingĩ nĩ matuĩkĩte digitalized na maũndũ maingĩ ũkũma access through computer. Koguo ngenda gũcokia ngatho na encourage youths arika rĩakwa muna opportunity tena ũguo, utilize the opportunity that you have.
Kwa usukani nitengeneza hii shule iwe iambatane na yale mambo ya zile college zingine za technical, kwa sababu wakitoka hapa wanaenda kazi direct ama wanaenda wanajimudu kuanza kazi zao. Wakazi hapa karibu na hii college wajenge mabweni za hawa wanafunzi, ili mimi wakati na tengeneza shule na wao wawe wanapata shilingi moja kutoka kwa wakitengeneza malazi ya hawa wanafunzi.
Haya, tunaenda tuthi na mbere ni ati na wanyitite mina makiria sekta-ini ya githomo kaunti-ini ya Narok mathiete na mbere na gutetia kana na gutetia na njira nene mitambo ya kiriu niria yuikaine ta social media, makiuga ati ni imwe ya iria iratuma arutwo aingi gukorwo makigirania na uhuthiri na unyui wa dawa cia kulevya. Kiaria hĩndĩ ya ũhingũri wa thukuru munene wa kana thukuru umwe kaunti-ini ya Narok, Listen Tutu ni ugite ati ciiko nyingi cia urathoni oro hamwe na ciiko cia kuhuthira dawa cia kulevya cionanagio kukirira ng'enda cia ukinyaniria, kiuga ati korwo njira ino no kana korwo undu uyu no korwo ukirengarengwo itemi-ini ria gutigirira ati mbeũ njĩthĩ aingĩ na arĩa makoretwo makĩingĩria harĩ ũhũthĩri mũru wa dawa cia kulevya kana dawa cia gũbogogia nĩ makorwo makĩnyiha guothe bũrũri-inĩ. Maya mokĩte rĩrĩa thirikari ĩrĩkĩtie kwambĩka mũgũrũrio wa gũtigĩrĩra atĩ nĩ yahũrana na njohi cia ibango hamwe na dawa ici cia kulevya guothe bũrũri-inĩ, nakĩo gĩtarũ kĩa Mount Kenya gĩkĩonekana gũkorwo arĩkĩo gĩkuĩte mbũri ta tha.
Here in Narok County Academy, we usually have sessions with our parents. We do advise them on how they give guidance as parents to the children. We have come to realize that a lot of children get affected by issues like technology, and so many of advices are gotten from this technology. If children are allowed to use technology in anyhow, without guidance and without them being told the effects of whatever they are able to access from this technology, then we end up losing a lot of children to so many other behavior and bad things. Our children especially pick so many bad vices, like I said. We have drug issues, we have cultic issues, we have the LGBTQ. So they join this social platform. They find these to be activities that are, of high class, and they would think maybe they would, access or get more money by indulging in those kind of things. So we would advise parents to make sure that they limit the use of technology, like we do here in school, and also to give them guidance. Let them be. We have counseling classes here in school, whereby we call external counselors who come to talk to them, who come to advise them, and group them according to their ages and what they need to know at what particular time. So we do a lot of counseling here at Narok County Academy, and for us we have really seen a lot of benefit.
Mbeũ njĩthĩ guothe bũrũri-inĩ no nĩ marĩkĩtie kũũrio metĩkĩre kũhĩmbĩria njĩra itiganĩte cia ũthundũri nĩguo gũkorwo na ũhĩgĩrĩrĩku ũrĩa ũrabatarania na makĩria-inĩ kana makĩria matukũ ma kĩrĩu. Mũnene wa rũhonge rwa biacara mwena wa gĩcigo kĩa Rift Valley na ũrĩa wĩkaine ta John Kimemia Gĩtaũ nĩwe wĩkĩtie rĩtana rĩrĩ akiuga atĩ ataaramu ngũrani nĩ meharĩirie gũtigĩrĩra atĩ arutwo nĩ mamũkĩra kothi ngũrani cia moko na itemi-inĩ rĩa kũnyihia namba nene ya arĩa kũrĩkĩrĩkanaga atĩ matikoragwo na mawĩra guothe bũrũri-inĩ.
What are those? We have seen the serious gap in our academic institution, and this gap can be filled by us being in the technical field, because one of the things that we pride ourselves in is that in this field of technical education we have seen the gap, that because the government ably takes maximum care of what we call the basic education, that's from primary up to secondary. Also again, the government does a good job in taking good care of those who have made it with A's and C plus and above when they go to university. They are reasonably well taken care of. But this middle group, those who might not make it to go to university, they are not sometimes taken good care of. And if you look at the world, the country called Germany has proven itself. Most of its development is because of what happens in the TVET sector. And us as an institution, we have taken all those learnings from outside the country and from within the country to actually position ourselves. And how we have positioned ourselves is actually by identifying what the country needs. And we have identified that what the country needs is the middle level workers. The people who actually drive the economy are the people who work with their hands. The people who can be able to actually convert theories into practice. My prayer would be that every single person who passes through secondary school should also have a TVET level education.
Haya, na gitio kinene rutwikire shirafato guthuke kuria iharo inene ati na momehariria maikereka emirongo eri na kana mabitika cialewa ni marikitie gukorwo ri magitirihwo one kuringana na afitha murugamiriri munene wa mubango uyu noria kana noria arugamirire Runyanjara rwalewa noria wikaine ta John tauria ratutariria.
Tumezifanya kutoka mwaka wa 2000. Kwa hivyo hii itakuwa ni nakala ya 24 24th edition. Yeah. Hizi mbio zetu bado zimeendelea tu kuroga katika hali ya watu waweze kufika pale, na ile ambayo tunaangazia kwa mwaka huu ni kweli watu waondoke kwa maofisi wakuja waweze kukimbia wakiwa mbugani naturally, waweze kuona wanyama na pia waweze kuwa part and parcel ya kuona vile ambavyo tunaweza fanya uhifadhi na kuleta maendeleo kwa watu. Kwa hivyo tunasema watu waondoke kwa maofisi wakuje ili wakuje kuweze kufurahia na kuweza kusaidiana katika hali hii. Makala yetu ya hizi mbio unajua inakuwa na watu wanafurahia sana na watu wanaendelea kujiandikisha, na tumeona kwamba kuna elite runners wamekuja kama 5 tayari wamejiandikisha.
Unaweza labda tutajia majina.
Kwanza Ediel tunahope atakuja kufika na majina ni mengi haya wakimbiaji, lakini tukiingia katika mtandao tunawapata wako pale. Kwa hivyo na wanaendelea kujiandikisha, ndio ndiposa tunasema wale wajiandikisha wajiandikishe kwa sababu tuko karibu kufunga, lakini baada ya hiyo yote tutaweza kuelezana ni kina nani wanakuja kukimbia. Wacha niseme imekuwa safari mrefu na safari ya furaha, kwa sababu kila mwaka tunapofanya hizi mbio pesa huchangishwa na maendeleo hupatikana kwa wananchi. Na hakika hata kama nasemea kwa juu ya wananchi, ukifika pale na tunakualika ukuje.
Utakuja sana.
Ukiongea na wananchi wenyewe wanaweza kukuambia kweli wameona maendeleo kutoka kwa pesa ambayo imechangishwa hapa. Barabara zimetengenezwa, mashule yametengenezwa, kunakuwa na mambo ya maji safi inafikishiwa watu, mambo ya afya imeweza kushughulikiwa, na zaidi watu wameelewa ya kwamba ni mzuri kuhifadhi mazingira ili iweze kuhifadhi maendeleo yao. Kwa hivyo imekuwa ni mchakato ambao kila mtu anafurahia, na zaidi ya yote dunia mzima inafika lewa, inakuja kwa wale wananchi kweli wanakuwa na nafasi ya kutangamana na watu wa mataifa mbalimbali, ambayo inakuwa ni furaha wa kila mtu. Ningetaka kusema ya kwamba kama watu wajajiandikisha wala hawajajiandikisha, tafadhali jiandikisheni mkuje kwa hizi mbio. Na tunaomba wale wote ambao wanaotusikiza na kututazama, tunaomba mashirika mbalimbali wakuje. Kama hawatakimbia wanaweza tusaidia katika kuchanga pesa, kwa sababu hii mbio ni ya kuchanga pesa ili tukaweze kufanya ile tunasema kwa Kiingereza reversing climate change.
Asante sana John. Asante kila laheri katika mbio zako za leo.
Na ukuje leo.
Asante kuja na kikosi kizima cha safu.
Thank you muno kana asante sana mudogo Nduati Robert Chacha noria ukinyitite ugeni mundu gwitwo John Kumahaka na uri uragitariria uhoro wigie mbitĩka ici cia lewa na no akigwa ati mehariria mothe ni marikirikite na riu otiri undu ungi otigari gugieterera undu uyu korwo ukihurwo shafi hau ogukorwo ngikira gaturumo mohoro maito ma muthenya wa umuthi ngatho cia mwanya na gitio kinene ndamburi andu ere kana atatu aria twakorwo tugitwarithania nao mambĩtie ni mundu gwitwo Sami Ule Mhambol agakiuga ati kuma kuri mwena wa Jogoo Road Bahati akiuma well represented no kigeithĩrio yo mam ukijira kirikuria kaunti-ini ya Kiambu no muhaka gitigira ati ni rorera muthingi itemini ria kumenya ati maundu mayo ri maragithi na mbere mundu gwitwo ti John wa Kiriaini akiuga kuma kuri mwena wa Kiriaini well represented mundu ogwitwo Mwangi Paris kuma kuri mwena wa Malindi asante sana mundu gwitwo ti Mwangi wa Murugi mutungatiri ogwitwo Reverend Peter akiuga tundu mundu gwitwo Regina Karaja akiuga watching from Gatundu mundu gwitwo ti Mary Size akiuga listening mwerekeri wa konera njira ona andu aigana ona aria makiuma mitambo-ini thegio muno ni andu acio thenaria ndahota kwa kura moni kumutambura inyuothe kona makiuma aingi no ni ngatho cia mwanya ni nyothe mwakinyaniria mutamburuko uyu wa muthenya wa umuthi mohoro mothe matigirira ati ni maharirio na njira ithiranite ni mundu gwitwo ti Mwangi wa Murugi arori kiuma hamwe na batoni yake na aria mangitigirira ati mutamburuko uyu no akinyirana na njira ya igana kwa igana kairitu gia gwitwo Eva Steve tugitanga njeri wa biro niko akiuma kuria mwena wa ngenda cia ukinyaniria gitigirira ati ithuothe kuma mwena ucio kana andu aria othe muma mwena ucio ni mamukira mohoro maya na njira ithiranite nake mundu gwitwo Aizo kiuma thutha wa kindu gitagwo graphics na kairitu gakini gia gwitwo ti Lucy niko gakiuma director wako wa muthenya wa umuthi ngatho cia mwanya ni timu yothe ria kinyaniria ma undu uyu kana mohoro maya ukorwo magikinyirana kwa kahinda ka dakika ya makiria ya 50 we mwiroreri Muthingi TV watwihokera tukumenyithie maria mariko thiini ria riko ya mohoro orocio tutiwoyaga na uhuthu kuona ati utangire hau tutingire haha thengio ni gutwihokera umemerekia uyu na hata kiriganja iriho ni twenyititie muthiori gutigirira ni twakumenyithia maria mariko thiini ria riko ya mohoro na no ithu acio no turatamba mahinda mothe tungicamania nawe ujite Kariuki wa Nduati ni gukorwo ka mucio wito twitaga wa kihumo gia gutherema ni gukiuga ati guko ni kwa Muthingi TV ngai njega.